You are watching round 8 of TPMFA Cup. I'm your caster Reina, and as usual, with me in the studio, I have Saeed. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having me. Um, we are here to discuss the second match of the eighth round between Not a Crew and Underdogs, and a quick recap of what these teams had last round. First, Underdogs had made a statement at the expense of Leamington by winning 9-2, but on the other hand, Not a Crew didn't have a very friendly challenge because they were going against Rogue, and for the lack of a better term, that match was pretty one-sided.
Yeah, Not a Crew definitely put up a fight. Grbic has had a good chances there with the free kick, but generally it was all happening on Not a Crew's final third, and Kepa really made a good game, made it into the team of the week, but in the end they had to concede 5 goals. So far, New Factory has safely secured the first place finish, and the only option for Underdogs right now is to win all of their games, including the last round game against New Factory, and they have to win Rosdom's team with a goal difference of at least 7. Underdogs also hoping for New Factory to slip up against Nazi, as that game is the most important to them besides their last round clash.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of New Factory, the match prior to this one, they have won another match against Leamington, which makes Leamington the first team, if you don't count Galatasaray, that has been eliminated from the knockout stage. So, yeah, that's the end of the line for Leamington.
Yeah, it definitely came as a slight surprise because of their preseason efforts and their games in the first few rounds of the season. But then it's been a pretty big downfall. And of course, New Factory did their job there again. Marcos Trindade impressing there. Doesn't hasn't played in many games, but committed 2 goals, and Levy also with 2 goals. So it's all good for New Factory for now. They just keep on, and maybe they can definitely get their first place in the group. But thanks
Yeah,
to
the second
special,
place, however,
yeah,
it's a different story because
yeah, thanks
um,
to Special Forces losing to New Factory last week, Nodokuru has still their hopes up for a third place finish. But this game is also very important for them because they need to win all of their games, and they have no margin of error left.
yeah, definitely. Uh, Special Forces happen to have a cross-group game this week against Geek. Um, a pretty impressive team, to be honest. Probably exceeded too many people's expectations. So yes, for Special Forces to be back to the chance to get the second place, they have to win that match. And yeah, Underdogs is also um, in a good spot. If they win this match, they will remain in the second place for this round.
Yeah, definitely. The Kiak Special Forces game is a very important one for both teams, and the fourth place teams in both groups. Because, for example, if we see Kiak win, we might as well see Napoli being eliminated. And then Special Forces, for example, might meet Snazzy. But when Special Forces win, then they might get a second place finish. They could go on against Kiak and Napoli, and that's a very might be an easier challenge for them in the playoffs first round.
Yeah, and you can see Not a Crew doing their team spirit thingy before the game. Really nice thing to see after all this hardship they have been through.
Yeah, we also see some changes in the lineup. Like already, people have noticed that Grbic is in goal today, so we don't see Kepa. Krujak and Catfish in defense, probably.
Yeah.
Brewer poor in midfield, maybe Camo as their attacker, the new signing, a very talented player. Underdogs now also have their geeky ready. Is probably is being actually is being the goalkeeper. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting, this lineup. I don't think they played with something like this before. probably the first round against Noob Factory, and it didn't turn
Yeah,
out well. So they are trying it again.
yeah. And we see a very old school lineup from Underdogs. They've gone back to their starts as well. Just OG, Thai, Pegasus, Selem, Nurmio, just the classic players there.
Yeah, and
And
Augie.
yeah, and Axel in goal. He has been playing as a goalkeeper for a pretty decent time now. There have been rumors that he is returning back to Noda Crew after the season ends, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah, underdogs, unlike what the name states, haven't been underdogs for the entire league that was played before this cup, but it happens to be a different story in this cup. Ironically, this is one of the very rare matchups in this cup that we can say that underdogs United are not the underdogs here.
Yeah, they are expected to win this game because no fact I'm sorry, Noda Crew really hasn't left their mark in anything, and Underdogs definitely, they had the chance to win the group. They still have a very slight chance to get it, and they just have to get back their confidence and the game style they had.
Yeah,
I would
definitely. We
I
need
would
to
say
see some
maybe,
players perform on that top level that we expect them to, like
yeah, and
Kurzi.
maybe I would say it's because they made so many tactical experiments and so on. They've had many new transfers. I think it's just messed with the team spirit a lot, and also the suspensions and so on.
Yeah, another topic before the match starts that we didn't talk about that probably slipped from our minds is that these two teams met in the second round, and both teams haven't performed well, to be honest, but in the end it was underdogs who won, barely, in that match.
Yeah, that now that you say it, yeah, this was one of the more interesting matches, if I recall correctly. Krzyzek, the one making the penalty in the box, which finally
Yeah.
cost the game for them. But we see Brewer an
Uh,
attacker. Brewer is playing as a winger this time, indeed, and Camo already getting the ball and trying to shoot,
oh,
but Axi pushes it away. And a decent amount of space is given to another crew players. Actually, this ball goes directly onto
yeah.
Axi. Catfish.
And this is like how the first match turned out in the first few minutes. Not a crew showing some threat.
Yeah, Camo. And definitely they have some better attacking presence now. Camo, a more direct attacker than Grubic is, I would say so. Brewer
Definitely.
kind of out of
That's a
position,
nice
but a
pass.
very good shot there by Brewer, and that was surprising.
Kemal really leaving his mark in the first few minutes right here. Really
Yeah, and
enthusiastic.
Axi did a very good save, another one.
Yeah.
Brewer now also has to defend against Orji there, but gets the ball. Krzyzek. Another crew taking their time. Catfish. Tries to find someone with a long ball, but it's just too long. And Axi comes out.
And
It's a
that's a
missed
risky
pass
pass.
there against Camo, but gathers the ball up himself. LM now. Will he find the ball first? Yes, he does. He's
In the
free on the
wing.
wing, but Brewer tackles him and it's a foul. LM now deciding with Pegasus who takes the free kick. Eventually a short play there. Pegasus with a surprising
Oh,
cross
Augie with a
there, and
nice
they
shot.
couldn't clear it first thing, and Oji tries to direct it, but doesn't go on target. Camo now. And we also see like Noda Crew not playing with a real striker, Camo also playing like an attacking midfielder, and they are just opening up to wings, and when they do get the attack, they have the 3-man up, and then they try to get something.
Yeah, and speaking of wings, the first match these two had against each other in the cup in the second round, uh, basically underdogs didn't play much on the wings, which really gave Not a Crew an easy time until the substitution of Casper, who changed the
Yeah,
landscape.
we definitely
It's
see an
nice.
improvement. We definitely see an improvement here. This is like the
Yeah,
third time they tried to find Oji, and now Camo Iglesias
they
gets to
have
the
been
ball, but
taking notes
Axi
that you
rushes
can
out.
see.
It's a surprising save there by Axi. Gets down in time and gets the shot saved. A bit of miscommunication from Iglesias and Camo
And
who got the
Kurzi in the
ball
right
first.
place in the right time, twice.
Yeah, but offside there for Iglesias. Hi, Nurmir. tries to play himself open on the wing, pushes it to LM, but Catfish intercepts it, being pressured by the attackers of Underdogs. Now Iglesias, Brewer.
With a safe pass by Iglesias.
Yeah, they are playing a linear game. They know they don't risk too much, but they have got their players free on the attacking side. Nurmia now tries to push his way through, but Catfish is there and makes a very cynical foul there.
Yeah.
Puts
A
a
long
long
pass
ball
to
up front
Augie.
to Oji. Very great ball. Oji plays him through, but
Yeah,
Kurzak
you're
stops
not
it.
fooling anyone, my friend.
And now Brewer opening up again, but Pegasus this time is ready. And now you see Underdogs defenders also playing a bit deeper now.
Yeah.
Nurmia now with a cross, and
Oh,
LM is there, and who else but LM10 gets the goal for Underdogs.
Iglesias hit the ball, but unfortunately, he couldn't direct it
Yeah,
properly.
small but incredibly agile player LM has managed to get the ball first there. And actually rushing to the ball there, and a clearance by him as well.
And that's a nice ball, but Catfish is closer.
Yeah. Axie has done well so far. Really, we could have seen already 2 or 3-0 from Nordic Crew in the first 20
And
minutes,
that's
and then
friendly
LM
fire right
somehow
there,
opens up
Kurzi.
again. Yeah, and the defenders completely lose him. And it's 2-0 to Underdogs.
The team that has been dominating the first 10 minutes is falling apart.
Yeah, we have seen just silly mistakes from Nordic Crew, and again, Axie out of his goal very well. Catfish now intercepts the ball. Maybe it's another attack. No, Brewer, Camo is
Yeah,
3
they
on 4.
suddenly don't have time on their hands.
And
So
Pegasus and Axie gets to it very good. But again, with a weird pass there, Axie risks too much for the passes.
it's a calculated risk, or is it?
Well, you never know. Right now they have a lead, but that's not such a comfortable lead considering it's just the first half.
Right.
Camo. Weird ball there by Camo. Wanted to
Yeah.
find Iglesias there, but Pegasus now great diving header to LM to secure the ball, but Camo escapes and LM makes the foul, and it's not even a card. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Took down a direct counter attack there. Axie now gathers the ball again, and Axie has to do a lot of the work defenders should do. Actually, has to gather a lot of open balls around the box.
And now Nurmia is on the wing, some
Normally now
place that
Krzyzak
we
gets
don't
the
see him
ball.
often in.
Good job there. Camo very well. Gets side tangled up there. Brewer is opening up. Can he do something there? He should already shoot, but he can't find the space anymore, and now he tries to cross in. Iglesias with a
Oh,
surprising
that's
shot,
a
and it's
surprising.
Catfish. It's Catfish.
Nice touch by Iglesias right there. Nice touch.
Yeah, that was amazing. And Catfish follows up, and what an amazing shot that was. Right below the edge of the bar, and Grbic with a save from a long shot. Or
And
with the
Augie with
ball.
a shot. No.
And like I said, the lead has basically gone already. It's not so safe, for Underdogs anymore. Candela makes a foul there and gets his yellow card, but the referee is
And
giving the
now
play
Camo.
advantage to Nordic Camo against Axie. Can he do it? But Axie
Oh,
very
nice
well
save.
positioned.
Nice save.
Very confident play by Axie. Read Camo like an open book.
And now Notekro is apparently making a substitution. It's weird that Kurzi is not being substituted. No disrespect, but he doesn't
And
seem very
yeah,
focused.
Jetson comes in. That's kind of a surprising move there. But maybe we see a bit more attacking play because Iglesias is not such an attacking player as Jetson is. And now, well, I'm also having issues. Will he be substituted? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, probably just technical issues. We will
Yeah.
find out in a few minutes. Okay, let's talk about Kemo then until the match resumes.
Underdogs
He's
also
really
this
been
time. This time, surprisingly, Underdogs also doesn't have substitutions available. Just to say.
right. Kaspar has been performing very well, but he's been busy, unfortunately, so we have
Yeah,
to deal
hasn't
with that.
made into the recent games. Now a bit of an optimistic path by LM. And Iglesias comes back in, so some kind of a trouble there for Jetson.
Oh,
And
and that's an
offside
offside.
from Nurmio.
A bit of a miscommunication right
They're
there.
trying to pressure Garbage and they're trying to pressure the defense, but it hasn't been working too
Came
far
with a
this
nice
time.
ball, and Axie should slide
And
maybe.
Boer comes out. Is it his time to shine? It's a weak shot.
Oh, try with a nice save.
Yeah, all managed to stop the ball there, just forming the wall
Uh,
on the
and
goal
a quick
line.
notice, Lim has a yellow card, sorry, right now, so he
Yeah.
should be a bit more careful.
And like I said, Agsy doing a lot of his work by himself. Defender's not there really to put trust in.
Ogi with
What
the
do you,
ball.
what do you know with the
That's an
cross?
optimistic
Catfish
pass.
gets it first. Camo now on the wing. Bit out of place there. Brewer also in a very uncomfortable position. Camo tries to go up himself. Pass it
Covering
back
the
to
ball very
Brewer.
well right there.
Bit of an open. Krujek is out of position. Maybe it's a. No, it's not. Krujek's still pushing forward, but it's a bad
Oh,
pass
that's
by
a
him.
bad pass. Yeah.
But nobody's going up, so it's not really a counter-attack opportunity either. And now Nurmio makes a foul to stop the counter-attack of Nodacro.
A bit of a frustration right there. Not good on
Yeah, Brewer
Nurmio.
again, Oji and Pegasus both don't really mark Brewer in attack, so, maybe they think that he isn't very big on
Oh,
an
nice
issue.
save by Tai.
Yeah, very good header. We haven't seen Thai much yet, but that's a very good save there.
I mean, when
Pegasus,
he shows up, that's when the team is almost
Catfish,
going
Camo.
one goal down.
Camo gets the ball. Can he pass it through? Yes, he does. Brewer is opening up on the wing. Everybody is chasing him, and Thai makes a foul. And that's a great place to shoot from, but they don't shoot yet.
And you know, a draw right here is not very good for Notekro. It's not an option, really. They have to win. They are running out of time. They are running out of chances to proceed to the knockout
Yeah,
stage.
definitely. Brewer with a very great pass to Camo now. Tries a first touch shot, but Thai is there again. Camo finds Brewer. And a very good link up by Brewer and Camo this game, really, like they've been playing together for years.
That's a nice tackle.
Pegasus. Long ball forward. Catfish gets it. Krujek. And even Gurbich moving up from his goal, they are really trying to pressure Underdogs into their own third, but now offside from Iglesias.
Nurmio pushing the wing.
Pegasus. Thai. And also LM playing rather deep now because they aren't trying to make a real position attack now. And the weak cross by Camo. Thai. Trying to win the time a bit.
The way Notekro is defending is what we expect such team to defend with.
Yeah. Catfish now will throw in. Underdogs try to win time there a bit in the defense, but the pass was a bit bad there. Pegasus, Thai. LM, Nurmio is pretty open on the right wing side. Maybe they can find him. LM
That's
just
a bit
does
late.
so. And Gurbich is also rushing out, but decides to go back inside his box. And Nurmio wins a corner.
That's a nice block.
LM10. With a nice cross there, but right over everyone in
Nobody
the box.
home.
Sure. Takes his time with the throw-in. Krujek.
Yeah, avoiding any mistake.
Catfish. Oh, weird pass by Catfish there. Probably expecting Iglesias to open up on the wing, and Krujek, very good job there. Pushes LM away, but still gets past him. Pegasus,
Ogi with the ball.
And it's his classic shooting position, but Catfish manages to close him down. Krujek. And now Nurmio manages to stop the pass there against Iglesias. LM10 now against two men. Does he find space? He tries to find Oji.
Ogi, no.
Yeah, but couldn't get the header. Catfish. Will he put a long ball forward? Tries to play himself through LM. He actually did pretty well.
That's a nice pass, but
intercepts another pass, yeah. They only have a few more minutes left, to be honest, until the end of the game, and Nodacro really have to up their attacking game now. Camo opening up on the wing. They can safely do some fouls more Underdogs, so they can definitely toll the attacks of Nodacro.
I know
Underdogs
are playing with 5 defenders.
And I expected him to shoot himself, but he didn't. And with a pretty bad pass, Axie gets the ball and tries to waste some time. Pegasus, LM10. Iglesias, Camo, there is still a chance, but Camo's first touch was long, but Pegasus was the one who kicks it out of play. Thai now. Long ball forward. Catfish intercepts it. It's 4-on-4 attack now.
That's a
Iglesias
nice
gets the
pass.
ball, but a great
Oh,
diving header by Nurmia to clear it away. Camel with a cross in, and
oh, no,
Iglesias
no,
just
no,
misses
no.
it, and Axie misses it too. But now a very panic pass from Axie as well, and it's still an attacking opportunity for another
They
crew.
are getting under their skin, but not enough, just
Iglesias
not
again with
enough.
the cross, but nobody's there. Camo, can he shoot? Everybody is in front of Camo. He can't find space, and Nurmia blocks another shot. Iglesias now tries to find Brewer, but it goes long, and it's a throw-in.
And
And the
that
90th
should be
minute
about
is
it.
on the clock, so it's just overtime left. And can Underdogs waste time enough? Yes, they do, and it's game over for another crew, and they are
Yeah,
sadly
pretty
out
brilliant
of the cup.
performance. The addition of Kema really proved a game changer, but it just couldn't get them down right here.
Yeah, they were kind of unlucky. Underdogs defense definitely put up a good fight finally on the second half. We saw Thai finally waking up and doing a very good job intercepting passes and crosses, and Normia also dropping back to help defense.
Yeah. What does this mean to Nate Crew going forward in this tournament?
Well, they are right now out of the cup tournaments, but they still have a very good chance to do something in the next league season because they have a very good squad and they have a good additions to it. Like we see,
Yeah,
Hamo,
definitely.
very
Which
good
begs
combination.
which begs the question, what would have happened if Kemo just happened to join before now? Because he
Yeah,
really, really changed how the team plays.
yeah, definitely, I think so. And uh, it's hard to say, Grbic did a very decent job in goal as well. His two goals were basically defensive mistakes, and you couldn't have really saved them. The 1-versus-1 against LM, maybe, but the header was really unexpected there, the first goal of Underdogs.
Yeah, and deja vu. Kurzisik slides to cost the team another goal. The second goal was also because of him the last time, technically at least. So
Yeah,
it should haunt him for the rest of his life right now.
but definitely the catfish goal, the Nordic Crew's only goal of the game, it definitely brought some effort into their play, and they really wanted to win this game after the goal.
Yeah, definitely a good cross by Kema, followed by a good touch from Iglesias.
Yeah.
Really good team effort right there.
Yeah, but for a passing play, I would say Notre Crew did much better than Underdogs. Underdogs had to
Yeah,
play for long
definitely.
balls, a bit of a luck-based game there across wings.
I'd say the players that stood out in this match should be the defense of Notekru in general. They really closed out on underdogs, especially the second half. And Tai. Tai saved two like guaranteed goals. If he wasn't there, it would have been too different.
Yeah, definitely. When we saw the row game, we saw players not covering wings. We saw some people escaping, but this time we didn't see anyone escape. OG didn't get a single shot on target. Very
Yeah.
well closed down there by Brewer and Catfish. And
Elim couldn't do his thing by sneaking his way into the box either.
yeah, definitely. He had to play himself, had to give an effort, and of course, Elam Zelam, not even the top defenders can't really stop him. So it's
Yeah.
expected he does something. But generally, a very good game by another crew, and even if they're out of the cup, they can be proud of themselves.
Yeah, and we can look forward for them in the next competitions after what they did today,
Yeah.
finally showing what they are capable of. Okay, is there anything we need to add? Right, the next match for both teams in the ninth round next week. Underdogs
Yeah,
goes against the Special Forces.
yeah. For underdogs, they are still continuing their dream of first place finish in the group, so they still need to win special forces. A new factory has to lose against Nazi for underdogs to get their first place, but anything can happen. I think in ninth round, the new factory and Snazzy game is definitely the pivotal point.
Yeah, and it's no easy task. Special
Yeah,
Forces
definitely.
is a team that probably the only team that held up against Noob Factory in two different occasions.
Yeah, yeah.
and Nottingham Crew has to go against Leamington. Both teams are out of the tournament, but you know, uh, I believe the win means more for Nottingham Crew than Leamington because Leamington is disbanding anyway. So yeah, Nottingham Crew needs to win the next match as well.
Yeah, and I can't even say what to expect from Leamington for the last games because they have already lost all their motivation. You see, Potter
Yeah,
doesn't really shine as much as he did, so I don't know. But not a crew definitely maybe they can put in a good effort there against Leamington. And yeah, Napoli's last game is against Leamington, so maybe Napoli could get the vital points there to progress. We never know.
yeah, definitely. Anything we'd like to add, maybe?
Well, I think not, but definitely tune in for tomorrow. We have important games tomorrow as well,
Yeah,
such
we
as
have Snazzies against Rogue,
Snazzies against Rogue
against Rogue.
Family. Yeah, that is like the top game.
Yeah, the
And
peak of the round.
yeah, and Group A finish is definitely dependent on this.
And we have
And of
Special
course,
Forces
Special
against
Forces
Geek.
against Kiak, like we said, one of the most important cross-group matches we have seen, we are yet to see.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
I
with that
guess,
being said, that's it. You'd like to add something?
no, that's it from us then. Have a good night.
Have a very good evening. Thank you for joining us.